Hey, how goes it? Welcome back to this post-commentary. Thankfully this is going to be the last episode of it, because I really hate doing post-commentary. It's just a lot more fun to do it live. And also I can't remember what the hell I was talking about half the time. Thankfully not a whole lot's going to happen here. We're just going to go fight these bosses and explore this area, get some dialogue from some of the NPCs back at Firelink. And this area is pretty straightforward. Now, we got a totally useless shivering stone, which is good. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. And thankfully these little motherfuckers completely ignore you as long as you don't hang out here. They're hanging out behind me. I'm not even interested in them. I'm trying to see if there's just any loot down there. Now these motherfuckers, fucking slow walking dick wraiths, will be blocking our path for a moment. So we're just gonna kind of hang back. Because if you get too close, they don't run up ahead. So you gotta wait for them to see the goat people and get in there. You're just gonna totally ignore them too. This zone is a lot about totally ignoring everything around you. If you can call it a zone, it's really just an entrance way into the boss. We got ourselves a bonfire. And yeah, we're going to chill out here and then see what loot's down this way, because there's a lot of stuff. Well, not really a lot of stuff. There's some things that we need to take care of. That's a path that we'll be taking after we're done with the rest of this. Fuck your shitty shield. I don't care about that. So these guys die very easily, which is nice. And they don't pay particular attention to anything happening around them. That guy doesn't even know what the fuck just happened to his friend. He's just chilling out. Now I think, well, here's our crystal lizard. This is what we came over here for. I think what you're supposed to do is kill this stuff over here, because we're next to a shortcut which takes us back to another area, but we just did stuff the hard way, really. You'll see in a second. First we're gonna murder this guy. I'm actually really happy with this lizard fight. He just can't touch us. Like, positioning is fucking perfect constantly. Then this happens. And then this happens, and I got a little bit worried. But it's fine. We're back in bounds. Fuck that thing. Yeah, that would have been fucking certain death if we had not clipped back into the zone. Got a great magic weapon. And then we got a totally useless shortcut. Look where we are. I think what you're supposed to do is get the bonfire over here, and then that way you can run back to the Black Knight really quickly and safely. But I wanted him dead like 10 episodes ago. Alright, now there's stuff down here, but it's a one-way trip, so we're up on those ledges where we saw some loot, but there were basilisks and shit, and fuck that. So we got atonement. I don't know what that does. I don't bother reading it. It's a miracle. We're not going to use it. And we got a hollow gem, which is also useless because we're not going hollow at all this playthrough. And it'll happen to you too. Nah, I got homeward bones. It's fine. I don't want to jump back in that swamp and navigate my way back through there. That's stupid. But, so yeah, now we just, go through here. There's not really even any loot worth getting. I think there's an ember and a couple of little things here and there, but really it's not even worth picking up most of it. So we're just gonna run around the outskirt, murder this goat. Hey, someone rated my message. I have no idea what message that is. I've only left one message. Let me check that here. The only message I have placed is Try Phantom, Try Warrior, and it uses the pointing emote to point towards my summon sign, back towards the Great Rotted Hollow, or whatever the hell it was, the big tree. I forgot to delete that message. I don't know who thought it was a good message, because it was literally just me advertising myself to try and get more summons. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have bothered picking up the fucking shitty loot, and this guy is the biggest asshole with his delayed attacks, and then he decides that he's just gonna, like, swing super aggressively, not get backstabbed for some reason, and then he's not gonna be aggressive when I expect him to run in, and I don't get the fucking strong attack. Like, half of fighting these Dark Wraiths is predicting what the fuck they're gonna do, and half the time they just don't do what you expect them to do. Like, I expect him to rush in when I did the R2 like that. But he decided not to. He decided to hang back. And that fucking... the Dark Hand attack that he's got does a fuckload of damage. Oh, look at this totally useful item. It's a good thing I have a complete and total use for that. Fucking worthless. Couldn't even drop a Dark Hand for us, or like, I don't know, some cool Dick Wraith gear. Just had to waste our Estus. So the way you're supposed to do that is you're supposed to just keep hugging the wall, like we're going to do here, and not bother going and getting anywhere near them where they can aggro onto you. And wait until they're engaged with the goat people so that they fight the goats and not us. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to just murder our way through this place and get to the boss. Using those Dark Wraiths to distract. It's also neat because, I mean, we're going to the Abyss Watchers. And I don't think there's a path into the Abyss through the Abyss Watcher area. But the Dark Wraiths want in there real bad because Abyss Watchers. Like, maybe somewhere towards the bottom of the catacombs or something. Like maybe the area with, what's his name? The giant skeleton guy. Maybe that's technically Abyss in there, and that's why they want to get in there. I'm not really sure. I haven't really done my reading up on the lore. It doesn't matter that we got hit there, because we're just going to pop an Ember for the extra health. As soon as I can navigate my fucking menus. It doesn't hurt to have a little bit of extra health going into this fight, because I have a feeling these guys are going to hit hard. Just listening to the sword fighting going on in there while I open the door. And then this fucking metal cutscene. Man, that is so fucking cool. I'm actually very disappointed that I don't have my etiquette bow on my hotbar right here, but he would get a fucking free hit in if I did. So, we're just gonna start hacking into him. And I just really enjoy these guys, and the concept of like, okay, so if you can live forever, die, and come back over and over again, and your entire deal is being this badass army of fucking Abyss Watchers, why not kill each other forever to get better at killing things? That makes perfect sense to me. It's like no holds bar sparring forever. So yeah, I'm down for that. I'm basically just running away right now for my for the time until my teammate shows up, because one of these guys will spawn with red eyes and he will attack his own guys. It's that guy back there now. Basically, I just need him to peel one of the enemies off for me so I can fight. And I believe he got the boss. Yeah, he did. Which is kind of unfortunate. I guess it'd be better if I got the boss, because I can do damage to the boss rather than this. Because now I gotta hang out and wait for them to finish fighting if I don't want to waste his life. Which is fine. He's chipping away at him. He only does like 30 damage a hit, but if they were positioned better, I could have got a backstab. Or if I had rushed a little. And I don't remember if you can parry or not, so I'm going to try. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't know if I can get a riposte. Now, unfortunately, his friend's back up, which is not great. But we got him. It's fine. All this fucking blood and embers flowing into the last one. It's pretty fucking cool. So this motherfucker just got rekindled. And now he is much harder. And I don't remember his moveset, so that'll be fun. Let me just give it a quick sharpen. Nice. I totally forgot how much the trails of fire hurt, because fuck, they hurt a lot. And also he does hit through my shield a little bit with his fire attacks, because fire attacks. And I don't have high fire defense. Also, if you notice on occasion, sometimes enemies will die outside because the Dark Rites are still fighting things out there. Trying to fucking get in here. And I forgot that that attack explodes afterwards. And the fucking... he just hits you for a big fucking chain. I haven't done any damage. It's kind of hard to figure out, playing a strength build for the first time, where your opportunities are because your weapons are so fucking slow. But I did just notice that I staggered him there. Unfortunately, I am getting my ass kicked. And I have to wait for a single opening to probably get this chain stagger going. And I'm like, okay, I'll roll behind... oh wait, no, the fire is behind him too. I'm starting to remember at this point. It's starting to come back to me, but it's not going well. Right, all of his attacks end with a big explosion. Noted. And if he backs up like that, he can break my chain stun. And the explosion hit me from underneath, so it doesn't even matter if I was blocking. So that's cool. Let's try that one more time. Just cut out the run back, because fuck that. It's a quick run back, but it is kind of annoying. Now his teammate's getting up right now. And they're staying kinda separate from each other, so I'm just gonna get some fucking hits. Fucking goats are still dying outside. Look, they're staying completely separate from each other. I'm just checking to see which one this is. It is the one that I was attacking before, so now he doesn't have any backup. And my friend's starting to stand up in the back over there. And rather than running towards me, he ran towards him, which I would have preferred it the other way around. So I'm going to try and get a backstab. Some reason doesn't work, I end up killing my own dude too. But I got the backstab there. Now, I don't have a whole lot of time before his friend gets up, and I don't know why I kicked there. I'm pretty sure I need to fix my controller, because it is starting to do weird shit like kick on its own, and the sticks are starting to, well, stick. And that's unfortunate. It really sucks being this close to killing this guy, or killing this phase of him, and not being able to risk another attack, because my health's low, and, you know, he had a friend right there, but we got him, it's fine. Okay, I can skip that now it's loaded. Alright, motherfucker, let's do this. I'm gonna try something new. So we're using Iron Flesh. Look how little fucks we give during this. He bounces off of me. It gives me the perfect opportunity to just stagger stun him. We take a bit of damage, whatever. I did not know that Iron Flesh was so fucking strong in this one. And I think Iron Flesh is about to run out. There it goes. That drink got completely nullified by that attack, but look at, we got him down dramatically. That's fine, you can hit me with that. The one thing that sucks is I don't have enough stamina. Like, I need more stamina. That's something we're gonna have to build into once we've got the strength. So he's very low. He's like 1-2 hit. And I honestly had no idea that Iron Flush was so fucking effective. So we might try using that more often. Like, and I'm not sure if that's like a anticlimactic boss fight, but I've never used Iron Flush before, and that was a really surprising result. I was expecting to get fucking murdered there. Like, his light attacks literally bounced him off of me like I was a great shield. So that was really satisfying. We're gonna go back and we're gonna level up some stuff. I'm gonna cut out the leveling because it's long and boring and I don't remember what I was talking about. I got 3 points in strength and 1 point in vitality there, because we're gonna want a little bit more carry weight.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus?
I like my circus, thank you.
This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly.
She fits in pretty well. I bet her and Grey Rat hang out. I really, really doubt, like, I dare you to go tell fucking Andre that this place is full of dodgering old folk, because he will drop kick your ass through the floor. It'll be amazing. We're gonna run around and see if anybody else has anything to say. Yeah. Still just as depressed and full of nothing useful to say as ever. I don't think that guy's up there, but I think he just continuously asks us to be a finger or whatever.
Well met, Ashen. How may
Now we do have something for you. Have some Dream Chasers, Ash.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
We found it up by a big wolf. There was a bunch of swords and shit.
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Maybe? So that gave us some resins, the blossoms. Oh, we also got the Undead Legion armor, which is cool. Most importantly, out of all that stuff, it gave us small shards, which, I mean, we don't need because we have that amazing farming spot. So we're going to go over here because we have a pyromancy tome to give to this guy. Come on past me. I don't remember what you're talking about, but click the button.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
Yeah. So let's see what we got. Fucking bursting fireball. It's probably garbage, but man, it looks cool. I kind of want it. Fire surge is neat. I don't remember if it's good in this game or not. We got various sweats. Flash sweat makes it so we don't take any fire damage, or a lot less fire damage. Profuse sweat makes it so we have higher resistance to like poisons and shit. So that could be good. And then of course we got poison mist. That's always a fucking good one. Totally useless, but man, it makes people freak out in PvP. The thing that sucks the worst here is we need a lot of faith and a lot of int to use a lot of these things. So I guess once we have strength up to about 40, and then we've got vigor, endurance, and vite where we want them, we'll start dumping into those other stats. I want to be able to use some big weapons and stuff, but that's a ways off. And we're going to get some cool pyromancies. So that's about it there. And that's about it for this episode. It's going to be a kind of, I guess, 20-ish minute episode. Next time, we're going to go down these stairs. We're going to go hang out in the catacombs, and live commentary is going to be back. So that'll be awesome. And I will show you guys my favorite farming spot for small shards. So hope you guys enjoyed, and next time, live commentary.